everyone. My boys go back to school this week and I was looking up what topics they're doing, and my eldest is covering the Victorians. He's in year 4. That's the middle part of Key Stage 2 for you guys in the UK. For over in America, my lad is 9 going on 10, if that's any help. And I was wondering what books I could throw in his general direction to help him get to grips with the Victorian era through reading, because obviously he loves reading. And so I had a look through my bookcase and I was like, oh, I've got quite a few here. How many are appropriate for him? Right, that's a big problem. So my husband and I looked online and we came across a site called booksfortopics.com, which covers a whole range of national curriculum topics in the UK and lists a whole pile of fiction books that could be read alongside doing that topic. So we had a look at it, and obviously the main ones came up, like adapted Charles Dickens' Great Expectations and Oliver Twists, and the classics written at the time, Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass and what she found there. And it was like, okay, what else have we got? There's obviously the adapted Sherlock Holmes stories, which were written during the late Victorian era. The classic one that schools seem to pick up is The Hound of the Baskervilles, mainly because it deals less with murder and more with the horror and atmosphere of the period. But there are other books out there. If you want to stick with Sherlock Holmes, these little guys were on my shelf. The Baker Street Boys by Brian Ball, based on the BBC series of the same name, and Young Sherlock, which is written by Gerald Frau, again a BBC series in the 70s. Both short stories, one looking at Holmes as a teenager following his own mystery and crime solving skills, so very much sort of middle class people, whereas Baker Street Boys follows the Baker Street Irregulars that Holmes uses during some of his cases, and so this is very much life on the streets. In a similar vein, there's the Young Sherlock Holmes series by Andrew Lane. This is a up-to-date version of Holmes's life as a teenager in the Victorian period and how he came by some of his well-known skills these days. I would say these are slightly older readers, so more the 11-12 bracket, but they're a very good outlook on life in the sort of more upper class part of Victorian England. Again, for slightly older readers, there's Terry Pratchett's Dodger, which looks at life on the Victorian streets, obviously full of crime, murder and mystery. Warp by Ian Coffler, this is book 3 in the series. My son has yet to read this one, but this looks at Victorian London from the point of view of a time traveller and is very, very cool. Then I've got these two, Cogheart and sequel Moonlocket, both written by Peter Bazell. These have a more steampunk feel to the whole Victorian era, but that's pretty cool because the Victorians were big into their inventions, and if you visit his website you will find out lots of activities and things that you can do that are linked to the Victorian era, as well as some of the themes in Cogheart and Moonlocket. This is a classic book from when I was little. This is Fanny and the Monsters by Penelope Lively. Yes, that is its actual title. This follows the story of young Fanny as she visits the Crystal Palace exhibition in Victorian London and goes to see the dinosaurs because that's what she wants to do. But obviously she's a girl and girls aren't supposed to be doing dinosaurs. So it's quite a good look at societal rules of the time, expectations that young girls were supposed to be having, and the fascination Victorians had with history and the past. So it's just some of the books on my bookcase that are set in the Victorian era and that are suitable for the age range 9 to 12-year-old, which is the upper Key Stage 2 band over here. Obviously there are other books out there. Please let me know some of your favourite books set in the Victorian era. You do have to be careful. Some books that we think are Victorian are actually Edwardian, so just a little bit later. So you do have to do a little bit of dating and researching just to make sure you're in the right band, as it were. But there we are. I think I'll probably do a few more videos like this, looking at fiction books based on national curriculum topics. The next one will be the Stone Age, because that's what my youngest will be doing this term. If you enjoyed that, please let me know with a thumbs up down below. If you'd like to be notified of when I post new videos, please click the bell. I am on social media, Goodreads, Twitter and Instagram. Links for them are in the description box down below. I'll leave a link for the website that I used. also in the box for you, so you can go and check it out, and you know, it might be helpful for you. And as always, thank you very much for watching and happy reading. Bye.